Hey guys, this is JailbreakSRS141, and today I will be showing you a video on my favorite apps from Cydia that I find really helpful when jailbreaking. So let's get started. My first app is called Installus, and it looks like that right there. Sort of a little download looking thing, if you can see that. And what Installus basically does is, if you don't want to pay for those apps in the App Store that are just too overpriced, you can come here into Installus and you can hit download, and it takes you to a torrent website basically. And if it's free, you can just go ahead and hit launch an App Store, because there's not really a point in getting it illegally, or basically, if it's free. So you would go to these sources for paid ones, and your downloads show up here on all the ones that you've downloaded. So that is, it also has different categories if you don't know what you're looking for over here on the side, so I find that actually pretty darn helpful. But yeah, so that's Installus. And my next app is called iapcracker. And what this one basically does is, oh, let me fix that for you guys real quick. So what this app basically does is, if you've ever played a game where, oh, glare, give me a minute. Alright, if you ever played a game where there was in-app purchases where you could buy coins, then this basically bypasses that and gives you it for free. And I'm only playing Dragon Veil because it's the app I use when I do my iapcracker stuff. So if you want a tutorial on how to use the iapcracker, how to get it for free and how to use it, you can go on my videos and find my tutorial on that. But so here, let's get started real quick. So we would go to treasures, scroll over here, and right there it says $100 for gems. I don't want to pay that, but I'm just gonna click it anyway. Oh, there we go. You got it for free. So that's a lot of gems there and money. But yeah, so this works for Zombie Farm, Dragon Veil, Temple Run, what else? Pocket God. Basically anything that has something that you can buy in the app, it will work for. So that's probably a really good app to use for getting stuff for free. And a really good functionality app is called Cydelete. And if you've ever gone in on your dashboard and you've gone to these wiggly icons, you can tell that they don't have X's. Well, with this app called Cydelete from Cydia, it actually puts the X's there, so you don't have to go into Cydia, find the app, then remove the app, and wait forever. You can just hit the X, hit delete, and it's gone. And it's a really good functionality app for just, I don't know, wasting time, basically. And next up on the list, it's called Infiniboard. And what Infiniboard does is it lets you scroll down on a page, and that is probably the most useful app, in my opinion, for functionality purposes. And Infinifolder, which lets you scroll down in folders as well. So those are really good functionality ones. And a fun one is, if you see me through the video as I'm scrolling, you notice it's kind of got a weird kind of shape to it. Well, this is called barrel. You can basically, oh, my bad, I'm still in the little squiggly mode thingy. Alright, there we go, fixed it. So basically, you can change the effects of just your going from page to page. So let's go with curl and roll away. There we go. So then we just go back, and it would curl and roll away. So that's barrel. It's not really a functionality app, more of a fun kind of app, just kind of entertaining. And this next app is a really good functionality app. It's called Fakeclockup. And what it does is it actually speeds up your animation speed by 10 times. It's the fastest, and we're on there 1.0, and I'm on 10 right now. But basically, if you wanted to get into an app really fast, you would click it, you're there. No waiting, no any time at all. I guess if you were to really search up some videos on YouTube, they would load faster, and you wouldn't have to wait as long. And I just find that really useful when going around and having to wait on things loading, and I can just bypass that really fast. So next up is for everyone out there that knows that Apple has restricted the use of Adobe Flash Player, and you want to kind of have Flash Player on your iPhone because that's what most of the videos are. Well, there's an app called Frash, and it's not really an app, but it appears here, up there in your SB settings. I don't think I have it installed on this iPad, but I have it on the iPhone, my iPhone. But so basically, it lets you click on any video you want, and it actually plays it. So it kind of just bypasses the whole Apple and Flash Player kind of debate thing. But so that's a really good app for watching videos on your device. And the most useful feature that I use every day is called gpowerpro. And what gpowerpro does, I'm sorry, gpowerpro. I kind of have some allergies going on right now, so sorry about my voice. But what gpowerpro does is that you can hold down the button and these three sliders come up. And it says power off, reboot, or respring. And I use this every day for when I get a new jailbreak and I need to respring my device so it'll register. Or if I need to reboot my device because something went wrong, I can slide that instead of holding the home and the power button, and slide to power off. That's an average. And even if you don't use the other two features, I mean, most of us are pretty I am just aggravated that you have to wait a little while for the power to come up. Well, that comes up really fast. Well, that's super fast. It's a little slower than that because I have the Fakeclockup on, but it just comes up really fast, and I find that very helpful. The next app I have is called Gridlock. This probably solves a lot of problems. Now, when you have an app and you're moving it around and you want to move it, they usually rearrange themselves by moving apps to fill in the spaces. Well, this basically bypasses that and lets you put your app anywhere you want. So, see how the Holy Bible is staying there and it's not sliding over to fill the gap? That is what Gridlock does. So I'll just fix these real quick. Alright, and that is Gridlock. And the next one for beginners at jailbreaking is called ifile. ifile is a really useful app to have if you're just jailbroken your iDevice, and so you can to use ifile. You can use ifile to change the text on your slide to unlock thing, or your slide to power off, or you can even hack games from ifile. You can delete sources that have errors from ifile that you can't really delete from Cydia, and it'll kind of clean up Cydia. So it's more of a maintenance kind of app, and it's really helpful. And I would recommend that everybody that jailbreaks have this app, because sooner or later you will use it with something that pops up for jailbreaking. And the next app I have is Terminal, and it's like the Mac terminal, but for your device. So basically, if you want it to go into safe mode, you type in safe mode, it goes into safe mode. If you want it to open an app, I'm pretty sure it will open the app if you type it in. I haven't really tested it, but yeah, it's one of those kind of command apps that is kind of helpful. And then my last app I have is called Mass. This is just purely a fun app, not really functionality purposes whatsoever, but you could enable it, and then you find a mask, and so I'm using the green poison one right now, but I have it enabled, so I'd go back, and there you go. My app's just changed to little green poison skulls, if you can see that right there. I don't know, I just find it kind of fun to use, but yeah, just kind of do what you want with that. So this has been Jailbreaks R Us 141. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you next time.